What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Like always, like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And today I want to do a quick video going over Doomsday Recon, The Land of the Black Sun, Book 1. So far, there's 3 books out. That might be the whole, I think it's a whole trilogy by Jason Onspach and Ryan Williamson. Right off the bat, this book was a bona fide masterpiece. It was perfection. It was more than I could have imagined ever going in. I knew it sounded cool when I bought it earlier, whenever I bought it. And it was just more than I anticipated. This book just is the craziest build-up ever, getting you ready for book 2, and it leaves you just eager for book 2. I will say this right now. I'll be reading. This is a Wargate, an imprint of Galaxy's Edge Press. I'll be reading a book by Galaxy's Edge Press every month from now on, unless I get burned out by them or something. But if all the books even just are a small candle light compared to the major flame that this was, then it'll be easy to read one book a month from this press. It was such a good job. The premise of the book is these soldiers in Panama in 1989, they get sucked back in time, basically to almost another dimension, another time during the Mayans and the Aztecs and all that. And and right off the bat, they're just in a whole crazy world where this evil demon, it's a god at first, but later on in the book you realize it's a demon. Smoking Mirror, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the Aztec name for it. But this evil demon likes to bring people from all times. There's dudes from the 1600s all the way to like 2008 from the future and stuff. They're called the Outworlders. Well, right off the bat, once the main character Bennett and his group gets there, this book's in the first person perspective. Once the main character and his soldiers get there, they're automatically ambushed by these little cat people called the Shaniks, and those little cat people just destroy them. Well, one thing leads to another, and they go and find the village that those Shaniks were from, and some of the soldiers, they just get possessed by the evil in the air, basically, and they annihilate that village. But they take one captive, and she becomes a main character in the book, Espadal. She's a really cool, unique character. Just, it floats so good. And then as the book goes on, they fight all these other things, giants, these big, like, buffalo monster things, snake dudes, bat dudes, you name it, it's in there. They're fighting it. They're getting murdered by it. First off, I'll say the book, if you're a Christian and you're looking for something that is military sci-fi without all the like super amounts of cuss words or sex, this is perfect for you. There's no cuss words. There's no like graphic sex scenes or nothing. It's graphic, like the violence and war aspect of it's graphic, but the rest is it's perfect. I mean, this book was beyond awesome, and they did it without cussing, and that blows. I mean, you don't read too many books nowadays in this vein of a genre without all the cussing. But it was an 11 out of 10. It was a perfect book. I'm already ordered book 2. I'll be reading it right away in January. Like it was that good. And book 3 in February. So if I buy it sooner, I might read it sooner in January. Who knows? You know what I mean? I have my TBR planned out for January, but anyways, they also meet these women, these native women to the land that fly on these giant birds. They're warriors. They're like super warrior women. Of course, your main character, he falls in love with one, Xochi. They're awesome. Their story and background is awesome. And I just can't wait to get to book 2 and see how the relationship between the MC and her evolves. And the whole time, he basically becomes like the master of the little cat chick that lived. There's way more Shanik people because there's tons of Outworlders all throughout this world from all times on Earth, from all, the past, the present, the future. They're all intermingling. They're all trying to live there. But the basic plot of this book, well, at first there's not too much plot. But then towards the last like 150 pages, you realize there's this artifact that people use to your antagonist. It's an artifact. It's like this portal. They sacrifice all these people and creatures. They take their souls, and in turn they get to make stuff they already have, like guns, uh, the Humvees, dirt bikes, stuff like that, grenades. And so the plot of the once the plot hits, it gets so good because Bennett and his captain and his crew, their whole objective is to destroy this portal, destroy this destroy the artifact to slow down your main protagonist. And that's the subplot. The main plot, they want to kill Smoking Mirror. So they're going to find his brother Quetzalcoatl to try to recruit him to help them. And I'm certain that's what book 3 is going to be about. But I don't want to spoil anymore. They go through so much crazy stuff on the way to destroy the portal. It's insane. The book is beautifully done. It's a masterpiece. 11 out of 10. I loved it wholeheartedly, and I highly recommend it. I can't gush enough about how good this book was. But that's the review today, guys. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Later.